What is good, friends? And welcome back. It's Friday at last. Man, what a week. Oh, I'm your host, 44 Mag, back with another stream. Friday edition. Maybe for some of you, it's the weekend. And we have a lot to talk about today. Yeah, lots of things to do, lots of things to talk about, exchange opinion and whatnot. We're gonna see the roadmap that was published today, things to come in Warpath. I hope you guys had a great week. Noob, you don't like my hair? It's been a long time since you didn't see this stream, bro. Those hair, they grow quite fast. Mamish, welcome. Beast mode, back with us, as always. Hey, Walker, glad to see you. Priest, what's up? Hey, Melvin. Iceman, what's happening, bro? How was your conquest? Did you like it? Hey, long shot. Masna, hey, what's happening, guys? Thanks for joining in. And this Friday, I had a long Friday. I try to have an easy Friday, but sometimes what you wish is one thing and what you get is another thing. Anyhow, I'm not gonna yap about my week. I'm gonna yap about the roadmap. Oh yeah, S40 lost again. I wonder what's their plan for the next conquest. I've heard a rumor, maybe it's not a rumor anymore, but I've heard that a few F2P players will join S40 to reinforce their rank and try to stay competitive in Legendary 1. They were playing against us in this conquest that just ended, and some of them were complaining about the lack of fighting. Well, I mean, they have a billion plus commanders. Of course, everybody will try to avoid them as they are quite dominant. They belong in a harder, tougher battlefield, but it is what it is. So maybe next time some of them will decide to join Legendary 1 and try to balance it out. Anyways, if you have any rumors, I would like to hear it. So do we want to talk about the roadmap first, or I want to collect my Brave Spat rewards? Mag, I've been watching most of your vids and I mostly never see you base to base, like it's so rare. I have a video I'm working on. I'm doing base to base. We're busting bases in a rally, so stay tuned for that. But it's true, I'm not a true base to base guy, and I will try to make more videos about that. For me, base to base, it's kind of boring unless the enemy is active and then you have your challenge. Otherwise, busting a base when it's sleeping, it's not what I find the most entertaining. But if you guys are into that, then I'll make more videos doing base to base. Okay, so let's have a look at the Brave Spat reward, then we will see what's up with the roadmap. All right, Valor Vault unlocked. So just in case you guys are unaware, this interface right there, or this reward system, will be abolished. There will be a new reward system for the next road to Valor. No more keys. It will be coins instead of keys. The key system is quite confusing, as if you have both 3 keys, if you have all of those 3 keys, the silver one the golden key and the legendary key, you can only unlock one tier of the rewards. So if you decide to unlock the legendary vault, everything else is locked. So I hope some commanders didn't make the mistake to unlock the smallest one and work their way up. Otherwise they got screwed. Anyways, so let's the ranking. Okay, I finished in 188th place. Not great. Look at the amount of points I have. 49 million versus 8,372,213,698 from Lewo. He make me look bad. So, Valor Vault. Legendary key unlocked. So shop. So the legendary vault, the shop, and the silver vault. It's the wording is weird, but let's unlock the legendary. You are about to use legendary key to unlock store. You can only unlock Valor Vault once per event. Once the vault is unlocked, you cannot use keys for other vaults. Unused keys will be removed after the event ends. Unlock Valor Vault with legendary key. Confirm. There you have it. So this is the confusing part. As some commanders, they don't read, they click, and they realize afterward they commit a terrible mistake. I have 420 tokens that I can use, and I will gladly purchase the bright sparks, right? And we will immediately look at this skin with the fighter preset. Air Force. I will immediately fix the ugliest jet skin ever released by this game, which is this one. If you like it, awesome. Personally, I find it super ugly. It's not even a release fighter, it's a prototype. So I don't know what Lilith was thinking about this skin. Anyways, this one is much nicer. Bright Sparks modern. It's a better buff, 7% equip unit firepower. All right, so look at that. That is beautiful. And by the way, this jet is almost complete. I need quite a lot of wrenches, but everything else is gold plus good parts on top of it. It's a fully finished unit. So let's see this skin. How does it look? Oh, it is much nicer. What do you guys think? Look at this. Next to the Vanguard one. So the footprint is larger, it seems. And the Martyr's Watch. Yeah, much better. How about if I modify this Vanguard skin to the golden one? I have two golden jets. Is it hard to tell them apart? Yeah, kind of. They look almost the same. Okay. I will revert. I think I'd rather have the other skin for the Vanguard jet. Thunder Eye. There you have it. So I can tell them which unit is which unit. All right, so let's fighter save formation. There you have it. That aside, what do you think about ground fighting being much less despite tank fights being one of the most exciting PvP content in game? Yeah, I miss the ground game. I find it that with the new Conquest, Lilith is trying to force us battle on water, and I don't mind. Like Alexandria had a fair balance. I think the balance was perfect compared to Hawaii, where you had mostly like 80% naval battle, which annoyed me. I'd rather fight on land. I'm not a fan of the Hegemon League, but when it's ground Hegemon, I don't miss a single event because I really love the ground fighting game. It is, yeah, it did look the same, Tien. I agree. All right, so those jets are out. Now let's keep shopping. I will purchase the Trailblazer. Not really a fan of the flame pattern, but it is different. So let's have a look at the how can you modify this skin, maybe command truck, collection truck. So let's choose the prospector and collection ship. You know what, the collection truck I will keep the Land Martin. And for the collection ship, I will use the Trailblazer. I will deploy the Trailblazer. And let's see. It's weird. Yeah, okay, not too bad. I dig it. Legacy, what's up? Yeah, they're forcing us, but hopefully, like I said, my only issue is with Hawaii. Hawaii is mostly Navy. I don't like it. It's not balanced. Agency, it's beautiful. Alexandria is also quite nice. And then what's the next one? Vancouver is trash. It's kind of missing something. And what's the next one? Greenland? Iceland, sorry. Iceland, yeah. No, I'm not done, Legacy. Iceland is okay too. It's just Hawaii that is the worst. Hawaii and Vancouver, I don't like those two cities. Not a fan. I miss the good old land fight where you had 255 members per alliance. Massive fights. Now all the unit skins are done. They are in my pocket. Then now I have 260 tokens. What can I purchase? Let's see. I don't need any refined components for Navy and Ground Force. It's funny, I need experience. I will purchase a few I will purchase everything. Navy, those moon rocks. What else? Wrenches, not a lot of wrenches, only 10 wrenches. Well, 10 times 4,000, 400, so it's 4,000. Bastion of iron. Let's purchase this. Let's purchase that. This I don't need. What else? Arms, experience, I don't need any. Air Force refined components, I don't need any. I will purchase the universal coupons. Yep. Everything here. Gold officer statues, camp coupons. I think I purchased everything that I wanted. Oh no, naval force components. I have 48 tokens left. Speed ups, I guess. I'll go with the speed ups. There you have it. So everything, I bought everything. I don't think I miss anything. There you have it, friends. So this is it, and maybe I can upgrade my Navy now. I was waiting for the Brave Spad boutique to open so I could buy some experience and upgrade my Navy. So let's find out if I can do that. I have two 9.1 units. And I'm looking for a third 9.1 units. I don't think I will be able to upgrade to 9.1, but I will be able to upgrade nonetheless. I need that. Let me purchase this, let me purchase that, and let me go right through the Navy or naval store. There you have it. So can I upgrade the Navy? That is the question. So this is the ship I want to upgrade. Yep, I'm at level 200 now. I don't have enough cogs. Can I prototype this? Yeah, that's the best I can do for now. Yeah, I'm missing some components, some bullets still, but at least I raised it to level 200. Now let's have a look at the roadmap. I want to talk about the roadmap. There's a lot of I've read it quite fast, so we're gonna review it together. I will comment of what I think. I will comment of what to expect on this roadmap. There's not a lot of details, so there is a lot of room for interpretation. Hey Frost, what's up? What's that message you remove? I'm curious now. All right, so roadmap 2026, we have some new contents planned for February, March, April, and May. So until, yeah, it's for the spring basically. So springtime gala, a brief truce falls over the battlefield during the spring festival. Join the special events and earn fantastic rewards in exchange of your hard-earned money. Of course, festival, I don't care. It doesn't interest me. It's a spending event. Boring. Brave's Path. So Brave's Path have been revamped to face tougher challenges and reap greater rewards. So what's the new stuff about the Brave's Path? So the Brave's Path is it lasts 3 conquests and you earn tokens now instead of keys. So what's up with that? Let me look at the dev's note. Brave's Path. So there will be some optimization. There will be added limited conquest missions. You can participate in the corresponding theater of conquest during the Brave's Path event to accept those missions. Rewards from limited conquest missions scale with your conquest battlefield tier. The higher the tier, the better the rewards. So exactly like the one we have, the one we finish. There are 3 tiers, or there were 3 tiers. Silver, gold, and legendary. So nothing, I mean, I don't see how they optimize when they just announce exactly the same thing. It doesn't make any sense, but maybe they will improve it or optimize it. I don't know. A limited conquest mission can only be completed during the camping phase, of course, but the mission rewards are claimable during the tally phase and exit phase. Okay, once the exit phase ends, the conquest mission will reset. All right, so a different formula, I guess. The tally rules and objective for field trial missions, March of Triumph, and Siege and Conquer will be adjusted. How? We don't know. Make it more difficult or easier, I don't know. Added the new Brave's Path currency legend coin though, so that is the big deal. There won't be any keys, no more keys. Were confusing. There will be tokens, so the more tokens you collect, legend tokens, so legend coins can only be obtained by completing a limited conquest mission in legendary battlefield. So that is the thing. So this concept will remain, meaning that Lilith is not forcing you, but will encourage you to play in a legendary battlefield if you want to collect if you want to collect better reward. So just like I did earlier in the stream, if you're looking for a jet skin, a collection truck skin, or maybe a base skin, maybe they will offer more rewards all the best rewards are offered or available in a tougher battlefield. And remember, friends, if the more commanders or the more alliances participate in a legendary battlefield, the more fair the battlefield will be. Okay, I know that a few commanders were upset at the beginning of the conquest because they expected to be to compete in the legendary battlefield, but they didn't make it. They were placed in gold, and some of them, they were upset about that. The thing is, don't put all your cards at the last conquest of the event. Okay, every Brave Spat season have 3 conquests. So if you want to make sure that you will play it legendary no matter what the outcome is, you have 3 events. So make sure that you don't wait until the last event to put all your chips in. If you fail to register for legendary, you will miss out on those rewards. Just my advice here, because I observe there are more alliances that wants to participate in the legendary battlefield at the last conquest than at the first conquest. After unlocking the legendary vault, you can spend legend coins in the vault to purchase valuable items. This is nothing new. I don't know. A new unit skin and a new collection troop skin will be added to the Season 3 Valor Vault. So a new unit skin, what will it be? We had the Howitzer skin, we got now the Jet skin. Next one, I hope it will be a Vanguard Bomber skin. One of the few units we're still waiting for a skin. More exclusive rewards will be added. Please refer to the in-game Season 3 Valor Vault detail once it's available. So we will soon enough know what's up with that. The next conquest will not be a Brave Spat 1. So there's one conquest out of this event. Then the one after will be part of the Brave Spat. Oh yeah, they say that right here. Season 3 Braves ranking reward update. A new classic base skin will soon be available. A lot of you guys wish for a classic skin, and those classic skins are difficult to collect. You need a lot of money. Classic skin, those, well, maybe not this one, but it will be a classic grade skin. So what's the difference between a classic base skin and a epic base skin? So the footprint is larger, the animation is improved, there's more going on, but the buff is better. You get a 10% and a 5%. Usually the first buff is either troop HP or troop firepower, and the next one is a different buff. So in that case, if you look at the Mecha Prowler, we have a troop HP of 10%, base and troop damage intensity 5%. If you look at the Wolf is a troop firepower 10%, base and troop damage resist 5. A skin that a lot of commanders find appealing is this one, Ascension Spire. Quite ugly in my opinion, but you get a troop HP 10% and base and troop damage resist 5%. This is good for base to base. Anyways, so the next season they will offer a classic base skin for those who are dying to claim one. The Brave Spat event will be your opportunity. So as soon as the new season will begin, we will get all the infos about this event. All right. Now let's continue the roadmap. So we didn't talk about the springtime gala. I don't care. We talk about the Brave Spat. So this is coming in February soon. Now in March is a big month. March is my anniversary month, believe it or not. So I'm sure Lilith thought about that when they released the roadmap, right? Expedition Ops. Recruit helpers to join you in the legendary battlefield. The expeditionary force is ready to claim victory. No idea what this is. Recruit helpers. Are they Raven or it's other commanders? Can you hire some commanders from anywhere in the server to help you, or it's just NPCs? I don't know. I'm curious. Alliance Maneuver, a brand new GVE. What is GVE? Game versus environment? What? Good versus evil? Global vehicle expert. Good versus evil, or good versus everything. I don't know. GV, never heard of that term before. A brand new GV mode where teamwork and battle formation reign supreme. Something against Raven, I suspect. What's your all-time power now, bro? My all-time power, 887, I believe. Let me tell you right now. 887. There you have it. No idea what's this alliance maneuver thing. Road to Valor. Okay, so this is coming back. They will, I guess, optimize it. Road to Valor ranking have been fully upgraded. Grow stronger with every battle and climb the leaderboard. I think it's time to adjust the base skin. So this base skin right there, it's a Road to Valor. You only can claim it if you are the God of War. Now the next season, same base skin, and if you look at the ranking, I'm in second place. Ziggy killed a little bit more than me, and when you it lasts 2 conquests, I believe, or 3. I think it lasts 2 conquests. If you finish first, you claim like this insignia, some tactics. So maybe they will offer new tactics, because it's either this one or it's the city that never fell. So you have a choice. Then the base skin, of course, a frame, a base ground attack, base air attack, some components, some resources. So maybe now they will, I suspect they will change the base skin. They will make it different. We're used to that one. It's still nice, but maybe it's time to offer something different. Why is my base... Why did I lose HP? Nobody attacked me. What? Anyways. So that is for the road to Valor. We don't have much detail. Anniversary celebration. Let's celebrate Warpath 5th anniversary. Time has only strengthened our resolve to conquer greater battlefield. Okay, so they will give you a book, an album book. They will, maybe, I hope they will give us something instead of offering us the opportunity to spend more. Yo, hey, Amurak, what's good? Austin, welcome. Alliance ranking, or rating, sorry, Alliance rating, that is cool. Alliance power is now displayed on a radar chart to for easy reference. This is cool. I dig this thing. Can we blow it up a little bit? So there is a chart. What's on the chart? I don't know, maybe the amount of whales, or maybe the it goes by region, how much players from, let's say, North America, Europe, Asia, and whatnot. That would be cool. Or how much farmers, I don't know. How many farmers, I don't know how you will rate your alliance. Maybe by power by, I don't know, activity. Maybe I don't think they will reveal too much info because I guess you don't want your alliance to be exposed, but it's going to be cool. This is a cool feature, I think. Battlefield mode. This is the most important one of the most important, in my opinion. Battlefield mode. Enable the battlefield mode for smoother controls. You can see the preview here. Maybe I can blow it up a little bit. I complain many times to Lilith, to the devs, to clean this up. Okay, now it's not too bad, but you can see here there's the advanced armory for the combat drill. This time the Edgeman starting soon. You have some boxes on the upper right corner. You have this new box for the tactic. You have those jets in the other corner. Like, there's so much clutter in the interface. When you fight, you don't care about any of that. You want this interface to be as clean as possible, so all the real estate you have, it's for combat purpose. Okay, I don't care about all this clutter. It drives me nuts. Now this view seems much cleaner. Okay, and I see here there's a function to enable it or disable it, which is cool. So this way, like, you don't miss an opportunity, or there's nothing to block your view or just be a nuisance to when you are in combat. So the battlefield mode, just like when you stream on another server. Let's say that we go in agency. Okay, this is the best example I can use. So let's pick any battlefield, doesn't matter. And something is happening here. So when you zoom in, you see there's nothing blocking. So maybe not to this point, because you need to view your units. But what I'm trying to say here is, if I could play like that, I would be happy. I don't care about anything else. Just like this, you have your units. That's all it matters to me. So this guy is blocking. Yeah, he is blocking them. All right. So the battlefield mode, I'm a fan. Now, this is in March. In April, we have Warbound Conquest Navy League. So we had the Warbound Ground League, which was a success. I love that event. I cover a lot of battles, and I love to cover those battles. Now we have the same thing for the Navy. Why not? Warbound Conquest Navy League is here. Battle against commanders from across the globe, blah blah blah, and fight for the ultimate glory. Okay, I dig that. And probably we will earn an exclusive unit skin for those who rank high. Now, the best feature in the roadmap by far is the chat. Not the chat right now, but their plan to fix the chat or improve the chat. The chat feature has been optimized for smoother, thank you, easier communication between players. It's about freaking time. The chat is currently Warpath's Achilles heel. It is laggy. If you try to look at an old conversation, it freezes, it lags, it takes time. You see how it's frozen. You see, I'm clicking, I'm scrolling, I'm trying to access other messages, and you can see it live that it not only it makes the chat freeze, but it makes the game freeze. That is a total disaster. I hate the chat. It never worked. Let's be honest, the chat was always a part of my frustration in this game. We need to fix the chat, make it smoother. We need new emojis, better emojis, not those retarded ones. And we need new stickers. So I'm sick of those old stickers. For example, what is the Percy maybe? There's a sticker with the 2023. So outdated. I don't know. I mean, yeah, there you go. We have a 2024. We're in 2026. Can we get new stickers? Better way to share or make group chats or administrate group chats. I mean, the chat is horrible. It used to be worse. Now it got a little bit better, but there is still a lot of room for improvement. In my opinion, I don't know how you think about the chat. If I find that the chat is bad, it is bad. Okay, you have to agree with me on this one. Anyone that is a fan of the chat, you must not use it a lot. Hi Mag, finger crossed they stopped the security puzzle. Last time with me, I was attacking a base. It happened. I mean, the security thing, the puzzle challenge is to prevent bots from running the game. It's here to stay, but it shouldn't it should not pop when you're attacking a base. Maybe it popped before and you neglect to solve the puzzle. Is it possible? Because if you neglect to solve the puzzle outside combat and then your base is under attack, if the timer expires, it will force you to solve the puzzle no matter what. I know that the puzzle challenge, it pops when you start to do bunkers. You create an army group and you start doing bunkers, then it pops. I guess that Lilith doesn't want any bot to run bunkers for you. Besides that, the puzzle thing, it doesn't bother me. I mean, when it pops, it's annoying. I don't recall it ever popped during combat or during a moment where it cost me a victory. As long as you solve it when it pops, then it doesn't bother you for a long time. Anyways, that's what I think. Maybe it's, I don't know. My hair has been growing for years, bro. It takes a lot of time to grow such beautiful hair. I just went to the barber, make sure that I was ready for this stream. So yeah, thank you, bruh. I just did that and almost lost everything in C. I'm fighting 400 mil in C. You want to share your coordinate, GVP? So you guys saw maybe my video about the new officer, the helicopter one, or the tank officer. I think he's pretty cool. He will be awakened on my side. I will start to use the helicopter more and more now that we have this officer. Like I said in the video, if you didn't see it yet, just go see it. If not, I will tell you one thing. The helicopter is back in the meta, okay? For a long time, the main battle tank was dominating the battlefield. It was good for it was almost good for everything, you know, tanking smaller bases or with a rocket truck rallies. The main battle tank was a great unit for that. It was good for defending a base because of the shield, guys. The first few shots, the shield eats everything. But now the helicopter will turn the tide. With this new officer, Haymaker, what he have so special, he have the dodge. I think the secret in the recipe is the dodge rate. The dodge rate is quite high for this officer. And why is he so strong with Margarita? Margarita also have a dodge attribute. So it acts kind of like a shield, but it's not a shield. So if you assign Haymaker to a helicopter, you engage an enemy troop and you have a 50% chance to dodge an attack, which means 1 shot out of 2 miss. which is huge. It's like having a shield, and this dodge rate will slowly decrease just to keep things fair. But in my opinion, now the helicopter will be really strong. So I will try to play more with the helicopter. I think if in my field setup, I do have the helicopter right there. Oh, I saw a message saying that all my jets are out. That's why. That is why. But if you look at my field setup, I do have the helicopter. Right now I have the cowboy with Lady Shadow, and this will be replaced with Haymaker and Margarita. I don't think I have Margarita awakened. I have one skill. Yeah, two skills. Two skills. So I need 360 statues to finish her. And I need to awaken Haymaker. And do I have enough statues? I think so. I have 1,037 statues, so I have more than enough, I believe. Yeah, I do have enough to awaken those two officers. That will be my go-to combo for the helicopter. Oh, yeah, airlift away. Boo-hoo. Your second... Oh, you're running two submarines? What officer you have for both submarines? We have a Lord of War against a God of War. Are they both in the same side? I don't think so. We have this guy at 302 million power. This one at 397. Both are fully buffed. Both have classic skins within the upgrade. Yeah, I don't think they are friends. What does this have? Oh, 83 collector level. Oh, he's not small. And this guy, 72. So this guy is the dominant one. Are they gonna throw hands? I hope so. Keep those for the new FT officer. The fighter officer, I think is gonna be he will be lounge. Hey Mag. I had a guy in the Theater of Conquest try to tell me War Machine and Havoc better on LT than Steel Phoenix, and no. Impossible. No way. War Machine, no. Oh! I don't think they have enough. No, this guy, not possible. No shot. That armor destroyer is almost half dead and he barely dent that base, and I see 3 decent units. No, well, I see 3 decent units, so it's not gonna happen. No, that guy, hey Steven, whoever told you that, I think he's pulling your leg. Right now for the LT, the light tank, Desert Jaeger and Steel Phoenix is the best combo so far. In the next update, you will see some officer recommendation based on your budget. So they will give you different officer pairing depending of what duty or what mission you want to complete. And the LT so far, the best pairing is Desert Jaeger and Steel Phoenix. War Machine, he is good. He have one good skill that I love to train with, the rapid reload. Other than that, I mean, he's Gen 1. He's so old that even if he's the best Gen 1 officer, he's still a Gen 1 officer. Then we have Havoc. Havoc is good still, but the newer Gen 5 officers are a little bit better. Amorak, you're telling me that the fighter officer will be... the Cloud Chaser will be free? little air battle. Oh, that guy is gonna get destroyed. Is that what you're saying, Amorak? Hey, Lucky the Tone. What's up? So right now in the test server, we can try the new howitzer guy. What's his name again? So many officers now. Not Haymaker, Yardbird. So Yardbird and Haymaker, we can both test them, but the new one, Cloudbuster. I said Cloud Chaser. Cloudbuster, we cannot try it yet. It's she's there in the test server, but we cannot assign her to a unit. So we don't know, but it's a hint that she is lounge. Je suis en train de confirmer. Is this official information, Amorak? I mean, you could be. I'm telling you he's lounge because everybody else told me he's lounge, but nobody knows for real, for sure. Okay, everybody is just assuming she is lounge. In my opinion, I saw her skills, and her skills didn't blow me away. So I don't expect her to be a lounge, but I could be wrong. Hey, I have a question. We just entered CT2 and wondering how much would it cost, and when does Lady Liberty open in the lounge? Thank you. I think that the lounge officers are available after 75 or 90 days of playtime of server age. Is that possible? Can somebody confirm? Looks like NK17. So this land belong to RU14. RU14, are they friends with IWS? I don't think so. Who are those in blue? INW. So INW, they have to be with RU14. So NK17 are the one blocking. Yep, they're gonna go for that base now. This guy right there, he got a good base. He's a God of War too. So the God of War left the building. He just said goodbye. Yes, after 75 days, that is correct. So you will have access to all those overpowered officers. Lady Liberté, Madame Vindicta, the Cowboy, Wings of Wanderlust, Desert Jaeger, and so on and so forth. What about Saber of the Nation? Is he worth unlocking, or should I wait? No, wait for Lady Liberty. No, wait for Lady. Saber of the Nation, he was the first exclusive launch officer to be released. That dates more than 2 years ago, if not 3 years ago. Back then, he was strong. I mean, I awakened him as soon as I could. I was very happy with my choice. Now, do I still use him? I do in my base-to-base setup. Look, he's right there. But with the introduction of Haymaker, not Haymaker, I keep saying Haymaker. I'm talking about Yardbird. With the introduction of Yardbird I will eventually phase out either the cowboy or saber. I don't know. I need to think about that. When I do base to base, I'd rather have an extended range officer. So Antonina, Lady Liberty, or Madame Vindicta, just for the extra security. When you fight or when you want to level up a base that is sleeping, it doesn't matter. You can use 2 standard officers, but when the base is online and ready to defend, you want that distance, you want that separation. So a 5 grids officer is a must, in my opinion. That will give you enough separation between you and the enemy, so when the enemy wants to strike back, you can avoid the attack, you can avoid some damage. So in my base to base setup right now, I like Saber of the Nation still, because he's the only one who can cast his skill shot before 8 seconds. So he could cast it as soon as he fired the first round or the second round. So that's extra damage against the base. Cowboy is quite good, so it's up to me to decide which one will retire from this base to base setup. Right there, I'm not gonna touch anything. Silent Thunder is freaking amazing. Paired with Vindicta, he deals boatload of damage. Very happy about this pairing right there. Now I have futures with Lady Liberté. Once again, one of the best base to base officer. You notice that I don't use Eye of the Providence. I'm training Silent Thunder with Eye of the Providence special skill. Okay, so this third siege officer will probably be assigned in this slot, but I'm not there yet, so I have plenty of time to think about that. But with that being said, I would not waste my tokens or my money on Saber of the Nation in that stage of the game. He's too old. There's many better, there's more better officers right now you can use. Much better choice. You have so many options now. What city was I was before? Edinburgh? Yeah, I think I was in Edinburgh. So let me do my daily mission, and tomorrow I have nothing to do tomorrow. No, I have to go to a friend's place, but I will finish my my combat footage in Alexandria, and hopefully not broadcast but publish this video tomorrow. Yesterday I finished my officer video. I finished at midnight and the video was uploaded at 1 a.m. I was so tired, guys, and I had a great day yesterday. So busy day, but I wanted to produce that video for you guys, so you have plenty of time to decide if Haymaker is the officer for you. Do I have enough? Yeah, I have enough. So the conquest is over. I collected my rewards. Now it's back to farm time for 2 weeks. I will lay low. I will upgrade, but not as fast as I used to upgrade during a conquest. I just want to do the minimum requirement to finish my bags and my chest. Look in chat. I will. Cross. All right. Oh yes. All right. So this submarine, you have this new guy Rip Current with Liberty Blaze. I used to recommend Tide Watcher for the submarine, but I think Blaze is better because it gives you a cruising speed of 10%. Increase your cruising speed or sailing speed by 10%. So this way, the enemy have more cannot catch you. And then you have Tide Watcher with that off. Maybe not the best choice, but I'm guessing that's all you have. But you have cool gears, bro. Thanks for sharing. What's up? All right, let me finish this. Oh, I forgot the arena. Oh, okay, still finish in 5th place. So let's hit somebody. Can I kill him? Yeah, I think I can. Right there. We'll kill him. Where are we going next, even? Agency. Enrique. Agency is the next conquest. They optimize the conquest a little bit, just so you know, before you lose your mind. In agency, you were able to teleport, to jump in your allied territory, but not deploy your base. You can still do that, but not from the beginning, not at the beginning of the conquest. Midway through the conquest, you will be able to do so, but they changed that. I know it sucks. So just so you know, before you plan a strategy or a something with your ally, keep in mind that you cannot jump anymore. Well, not from the beginning of the conquest, not at the beginning of the conquest. Okay, they wrote that somewhere in the previous update. Oh, thank you. Hey, thank you, Enrique. Keep it up. Yeah. I will. Do I have enough for another blueprint? Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, it sucks. I don't know. That was the beauty about this conquest and the bad decision. I was a fan of that feature. You could access to a firefight instantly. Getting rid of that is a disappointment. Not happy at all. All right, rework. Oh, I gain a level. Oh, I'm happy. Now I'm at 85. Yes, 85. Atta boy. 140 museum coupons on top of it. Oh, that is a good news. 85, guys. Damn. So 13,897. I need 14,000. Yeah, it's a bigger step now. All right. We're starting this weekend on a good note. I don't have any beer. Maybe next stream. I feel like celebrating. D'après les commentaires que je vois sous les vidéos, je ne suis pas sûr si elle est free to play ou pay. Yeah, I'm Amorak. I'm 70% sure that Cloudbuster, is that her name? Cloudbuster will be lounge. I'm pretty sure. Because it doesn't say in the notes, Lilith doesn't say how to recruit her. Usually this is a hint that she's lounge. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but sadly I think I'm right. I'm missing a gear? Why I don't have any gear? Oh, that's my Air Force. That's why I have no gear for the Air Force. So that's my theory on that. But The truth is, we don't know. That is the official information. I don't want to be that guy that spread the bad news, but I believe she's lounge. What can I say? Any combat somewhere. I want to fight. I left the Conquest in combat. I'm never tired of fighting. It's combat drill and I want to bust some bases. I swear, it never gets old. I'm gonna finish my missions. Unit skins, oh, there you have it. So that is the reward I collected already, but let me claim that one. There you go. Even the classic version is cool, but the modern one is freaking amazing. So what else can I do? I collect that. Let me build. Oh, it's the what mission is that now? Building material rush. It's rushes. Rush day. Building power, building material rushes. I'm not gonna do that right now. I don't care about that. I will save my resources. This is done. Right, this is done. What else? Oh yeah, some raven. Pas de combat. Nope, pas de combat. No combat, sir. Pas de combat. Maybe a light tank skin for the Brave Spat could be cool. I wouldn't mind a cool light tank. It's a shame that this unit is so small you can barely see the skin. No frost. I will keep the MB. If you look at my units, I have all of them. I have the not the Vanguard dummy, Martyr's Watch. I have the Vanguard and the Liberty. The main battle tank will still be useful to fight against, to defend against LT. For defensive purposes, I will still adopt the same technique. When I engage a troop, what I do is I link both units together and I make sure that let's pretend the light tank is my main battle tank, okay, just for demonstration. So when I link those troops together and let's say I want to ambush or attack a troop and I want to lose the least amount of units, which makes sense, I will always attack with my main battle tank, which in this case is the light tank, but just for demonstration purpose so you guys understand the procedure. So I attack first with the main battle tank and then both units together I back up with my helicopter. So the first troop that they engage is the one with the shield and then the helicopter will follow up, dealing more damage. Even though with the dodge feature not everybody will have a baker, so the helicopter, it deals more firepower but it doesn't have damage resist. It doesn't have it takes damage easier than the tank, so you don't want that unit to be engaged first. You want to engage with a sponge unit just like anything else in game. If you have two fighters, you want to engage combat with your sponge or with your protection unit, and the damage dealing unit will take over, will follow up and help you destroy the enemy. Hey Venipat, thank you for being part of the team. I'm waiting for Lilith to give me the okay for the full test sequence of my latest video because it's made from the test server. I need their approval before publishing it, but as soon as I get the okay, this video will be available for all you members and you will see all my tests. I basically try every single officer except the shield one from Gen 1 to Gen 5, so you can see which officer are good or decent if you have this officer, and you will be surprised by the result. I'm telling you, I didn't expect some officers to perform great with a Haymaker. Against always Desert Jaeger and Steel Phoenix, which is the best so far. Well, not anymore, now that we have Haymaker, but it's still a very potent officer pairing anyway. So yeah, the MB is here to stay. But it will be less popular. The helicopter will become more popular, like we used to have maybe 2 years ago. Hello, my greetings from S132. What's up, Daffy? Welcome. Wait, I think you could play LTMB and heli now. You could. The thing I like about the helicopter is it doesn't get in the way because it flies over your own unit. So they don't try to fight for a spot, which I like. Priest, Mac, great content and person. I always pleasure to watching you, but thank you. I try to do my best to entertain you. Is the alliance unlocked? It is? It is. I want to challenge Mia. I will look for her. I can't type. My microphone is blocking me hiding. God damn it. I can't type for shit. Which officer? Are you going to awaken your officer? Which one? I will plan. Yes, Haymaker, I will awaken him as soon as possible. Then, which one should I awaken? Probably. Well, I need to finish Margarita. She got 2 skills complete. I need 4, so I'm missing 2 skills. I'm bad in math. So I need 720 statues. Divided by 4. Yeah, so it's 180, right? So 720 plus 360. So I need 1,080 statues to finish Margarita and complete a Haymaker. I said 1,080. I have 1,040. I will reach 1,080 easily when Haymaker will be available. Then I will probably work on Yardbird. I say probably, maybe a new officer will be released by then. I'm happy that I didn't spend those statues on the new girl here, Steel Angel. I only have 1 of her skill complete. I know she's good, but right now I couldn't justify investing my statues to boost my base defense. My base defense is alright, and I don't even care about my base. So. Am I done with that? No. Margarita. Yes, sir. Yeah. Enrique, I'm staying in 84. I will give a 84 another chance. This conquest was not good for us. We were underpowered, so we stood no chance against the enemy. So that I don't blame anyone for that. maybe a bad call from the leader, but I mean, I'm not against strong leadership. It was a bad idea, but anyways, now we know. The next conquest will be my indicator of if it's easier for us. I want to see how the alliance react and how they perform under a bit less stress. And if they perform good, then I will stick around and try to contribute to the success of the alliance for more conquest. Margarita, no, not tonight. I guess I could. You know what? I could. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, good idea. James. Ooh, James. Margarita. All right, so let's finish her. 2 out of 4 skills complete. Oh, she's so sexy, eh? Now let's finish that statue exchange. 7, no, it's 180. Boom, 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 and boom. So 5515, and now this one 180. Complete. Everything is done. You press the magic button and she is now awakened. Level 0 to level 1. This officer's troop has a 75% chance of deploying either a flashbang or tear gas grenade. The flashbang will shock the target for 1 second, while the tear gas will delay the target's current officer's skill prep time by 1 second. Okay, cool. This skill can trigger once every 8 seconds with an equal chance of deploying either grenade type. So either flashbang or tear gas. She is rocking the HK USP, an old pistol, but a good pistol. All right, so that is done. My wife doesn't care. She could be even sexier than Margarita. You don't know. The only thing appealing with Margarita, and she loves guns, and my wife, she doesn't love guns. So she could be jealous. All right, so Margarita is done. I've never played with Margarita, never ever. And is she a tank specialist or she is universal? I think she is universal.
Each cannon.
Where is she again? She is versatile, so she can be used for howitzer, anything pretty much. Skill damage 1800 with a added damage coefficient. So no, deals skill damage to an enemy up to 1800 if the target HP is below 75%. So if your target is under 75%, 74 and less, deals extra skill damage to the target 550. That is interesting. Oh, so the under 75%, she deals a lot of damage. Her first passive skill, offense type, Killer Charisma, increases the damage intensity by 15%. Not amazing. While in the field, their troop firepower is increased by an extra 30%. So both together, maybe the equivalent of 25% damage intensity, more and less. What do you guys think? Maybe I don't really want to know that because it's your private. Yeah, my wife, I don't think she will reveal her face in my stream. My daughter, yes, but not my wife. Her second skill, Evasing Steps, special type. This officer's troop has a 10% chance to dodge incoming enemy attacks. So that is the dodge thing. That is the secret to the success of Margarita with Haymaker. Last skill, balance type, Steel Bloom. increases the damage intensity of this officer's troop by 10% and damage resist. Okay, 10 damage intensity, damage resist. This is standard stuff for a free-to-play officer. And the final passive skill, you have a 75% chance to deploy either a flashbang or a tear gas grenade that will have a different effect, but it's 50-50. So the odds are pretty good at 75%. Do I have a poor bastard I can attack or harass? No. Let's put her on the light tank. I want to see her in action. I want to see that skill effect. Does she throw a fly? I saw something flying. Did she throw something? No, maybe I'm tripping. No, I don't think so. So there's the okay, that looks like a flat, no, a tear gas grenade. It's hard to see. Okay, there's the flashbang. I think the flashbang is the bigger grenade. The tear gas is the smaller one. Yeah, the just the one you saw with the smoke. Okay, cool. Yeah, right now I'm just playing around, but when I will awaken Haymaker, mind you, Cowboy with Lady Shadow is a pretty good pairing as well, but she will Haymaker with Margarita will be manning the helicopter now. Soon. When is the update due? In about a week, I believe. We have time. I have time to gain more statues. All right. Am I done with my daily airdrop? Let's call the airdrop. And let's draw some blueprints. Nope, no luck. Nothing. Nothing either. New gear will also be released. I don't know when, but they will be released nonetheless. How come there is no fight? It's combat drill. Somebody's fighting? Oh, a small guy, I think. Yeah, he's fighting him out. Next conquest in 2 weeks. Some of you are in a conquest already, agency. I saw a few complaints about the lack of action. I hope it won't be our case. Even though our last conquest was difficult, there was no lack of action. That didn't bother me at all. You could bother the enemy at any given time. Oh, okay, my second sub used for extra damage tank and decoy. All right, I see some players using those tanking officer in one sub and the damage dealing officers in another sub, and they make sure to engage combat with those two tanking officers, and it seems to work fine for them. But I only have one sub, so I personally I don't have any experience regarding that. Brave Spat rank reward. All right, so more rewards. Okay. Congratulations on your recent performance in Brave Spot Season 2 event. You ranked in 188th place. Your reward has been attached to this message. Nothing crazy. I'll take it anyways. Desert oil extra in my back pocket. 135 tokens. I will cash them. Speed ups. Okay, this is done. Any more daily to finish? No, officer experience. Okay. Margarita, she's level 47. I better level up like that. 60. There you have it. Rush and material. Building material. I will finish this later. I don't think that this interests you. All right, my dailies are done. I can go back to sleep. Yeah, I wish I didn't awaken the carrier officer in the past. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Frost, I'm very sorry. I'm debating if I should get anti-airship or aircraft carrier for my third ship. JVP, the only reason why you want an aircraft carrier is for defense. Even though now you could have a... I've seen Rip Current in a submarine doing lots of damage against an armored destroyer. So if you have already a submarine and you have Rip Current, I don't think you need an aircraft carrier. The anti-aircraft ship will give you way more kills, in my opinion. What do you guys think? But that's a good question. The aircraft carrier right now not very popular. Maybe it will get better when there won't be any buffs, when everybody will reach 9.2 ships. Other than that, I'm not a fan of the carrier. I don't know. It's with the jets now interacting with the Navy, I think they kill that unit. That's my feeling about that. Oh, I have no choice. Either Air Force or Navy. Wow. I guess Air Force. I could play another Conquest right now. I don't care. I have many resources, lots of buff. I could go right now. Vox, what do you mean you regret awakening Vox? Vox is amazing. Yeah, anti-air destroyer is just devastating against airplanes, any type. Mag, who is best to have as a captain on MB, sorry, Lady Shadow or Madame Havoc? Good question.
Let's hope this is all just a misunderstanding.
How about Havoc? Where is she? I'm getting blind or I'm not taking my time. There she is.
Ugh, so where to and who's the target?
So skill damage 1800. Havoc, I believe she deals more skill damage. So 1800 plus 25. I'm fairly confident that Havoc will deal more skill damage than Lady Shadow.
Let's hope this is all just a
Pretty
misunderstanding.
sure. If I had somebody I would test, but according to the skill description, assuming that depending of the situation, I don't know, it's if there's a difference, it's not much. 1800, if no enemies are within one map grid. So 1800 plus 360 if there is no separation plus 360, another 360, so 1800 plus 360 plus 360, so that's 2520 skill damage. Ideally, you want the officer that deals the most skill damage as a captain. You want to hit them hard as soon as you can.
Ugh, so where to and who's the target?
So 1800 plus 25%. We have 2520 for Lady Shadow. And Havoc, it's 1800 as well, plus 25%. So 2250 plus 900 at max stack. Yeah, Havoc deals more skill damage. You want Havoc first.
Betrayal?
Anything else maybe that can
Always wondered my
influence? Nope. And Lady Shadow.
Freeze. Keep your hands where I can see them.
Oh. Officer skill boost by 20. Uh-oh.
Let's hope this is all
So
just a
1800
misunderstanding.
plus 20. So maybe Lady Shadow will 1800 plus 20% plus 360 plus 360. That's a lot. Nope. Havoc is still better. Madame Havoc's still better as a captain. All right. Yeah, the drone abuse. I hate the drones. Mainly, you can't aim at them. It's freaking impossible to aim at those drones. Carrier decent garrison. Whenever a unit falls behind, Lilith seems to buff them up. So hopefully, at some point, the carrier gets some of the famous Lilith buffs. Maybe, I believe so. It would make sense. So, what was the question? Daffy, Mag, who is best to have as a captain on MB? Lady or Havoc? There you have your answer. Go with Havoc. You deal more damage quicker, sooner. I'm a field fighter, not a turtle. My base is very weak, like under 600 HP, 600 million HP. It's weak. But that's fine. If you base far enough, far away from the action, you have no problem. You just have to play smart. That is a good Amorak. Yeah, that is not bad what you said. That makes sense. Do you have an MB ready? Do I have an MB ready? I want to test if... I know on the light tank you have no issue stacking that. Even with the MB you can stack it. I don't think that's an issue. Where is Lady no, Havoc. I'm confused now. They need to redo that. I don't like this interface. Let me remove him. I know on the light tank you'd have no trouble stacking those 10 shots. Let me go against an infantry. I made the test and Havoc, it's more best and it's better than Lady. I think so. So you see it stacks on the light tank, it stacks right away. On the main battle tank, let's wait until the counter is reset and we will try with the helicopter. The helicopter, does it fire as fast as the main battle tank? Let's find out. So let's try with the light tank and look at the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 right away, like super quick. Now let's try on the helicopter. And we'll get rid of Lady Shadow. Let me find an infantry troop. If the helicopter can stack it, I'm pretty sure the MB will do it as well. Oh, it takes a lot of time. Yeah, it didn't even stack. Ooh. How about the MB? Load time 1.94 seconds. Load time. Oh, the load time is much much slower on the helicopter. Can I assemble a main battle tank real quick? Do I need parts? I don't think it matters, but let me verify that. I'm curious. Go. Let's use some parts. I don't care. Quit. Quit. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's train. And we're gonna find out. I'm good, kiddos. How are you? Hey Mag, is it just me or did they reduce reserves? No, I think it's only you. Nope, they didn't touch the reserves. My recovery rate is the same, my capacity is the same. my gameplay, like 70% are wrath, and the enemy really start to hate me like a clown. Well, if the enemy is hating you, it means one thing: you're doing a good job. If you don't create a reaction, it means that you're not doing anything. So we're gonna try with the main battle tank. I will assign Havoc. Get rid of the aid. I love this unit skin, by the way, the T90. I will wait until I have a little bit more units trained so the stack can happen. You may have had building that buffs your reserves number in C4, and they are now, yeah, probably. That's I didn't see that buff because we lost the Conquest. We had no buildings, so the reserves, the reserve right here, the capacity or the recovery rate didn't change. But in your from your perspective, maybe you had buildings that gave you some reserve recovery boost, because there are some buildings that gives you that in a Conquest. So maybe it's your case. Yeah, back to reality now. No more buffs. So let's try Havoc. I only have 10 units trained. Let's try with 10 units if it stacks before. Oh yeah, plenty of time. Yeah, there you have it. So let's wait now at 17 units trained. So the theory of Havoc being a captain or an aide, to give her more time for her skill to stack, it doesn't really apply to the main battle tank. It doesn't apply to the light tank. For the helicopter, it can apply because the helicopter fires slower. That's one of the weaknesses of the helicopter. It hits harder, but it doesn't fire as fast. Like, all those detail matters, guys. Oh, you lost the C4. Someone activated surprise attack by no. Oh no, what? No way, dude, bro, that's crazy. A R4 activated. No, not an R4. It has to be the chief or the deputy, right? They activate the surprise attack and nobody said anything. Ooh, that's awful. So let's see at, okay, 17 units. They are on the way. They're just trailing behind. Just how? Because the chief activates it, you receive a message that the surprise attack has been initiated. You can vote to reverse the process. So what happened? Nobody realized the surprise attack got initiated? Oh yeah, it stacks almost, well, not as fast as the light tank, but it stacks pretty quick. So we just debunked this theory. Okay, but even if, let's say, all the R4 can activate it, as a leader, I'm sure you can reverse this process. But I guess that nobody realized the surprise attack got initiated. Nobody read the message, so nobody took action, and surprise, surprise, everything you had doesn't count. That's just crazy. I know many players was pissed at that. Yeah, for sure, bro. That is a huge fumble. Holy moly. Everything is possible. Hey, when you think you learn everything or you heard everything, you hear something new. Our R6 did, but he said nothing. Oh, wow. Well, it happened, and let's hope he doesn't repeat the same mistake. Oh, ok, Amorak. Yeah, if you play with the hélicoptère Amorak, t'es mieux de mettre Avoc en aide que le capitaine. For the one time I read mail, I see surprise attack activated. I was like, what the fuck is happening? Yeah, you guys can vote to revert the process. Just to avoid... I've seen it once. I think in my alliance, we initiated, not in 84, but in a previous alliance, we initiated, then we changed our mind, and we changed our mind again, and we reinitiated. Sometimes you don't know. You're able to defeat the enemy or something happened, and you no longer need the surprise attack. Like, the surprise attack is a big deal. You activate it, you initiate it, then everything you possess or you can hold doesn't count anymore. So the repute intake is reduced by a lot. You can still win the conquest if you do a massive amount of bunkers. But yeah, anyways, it happened. Guys, almost an hour in this stream, almost 2 hours in this stream. I will pull the plug on you. I need to run tonight. I'm gonna do my 5K night run on the treadmill, not outside, because outside it's freaking minus 20. So I'm not gonna run outside when it's snowing or minus 20. That is suicide. So I'm gonna run inside. Tomorrow I will work on my combat video. Somebody requests some base-to-base action. There will be a little bit. But it's mostly rallies, blowing up bases. I have more content, and I promise you guys this time I will create more videos. Now the conquest is over. I kicked myself in the butt, and I will be back to the regular program, which is 2 videos per week. I've been slacking, I know, but sometime I'd rather do something else than making videos. It's a phase, you know. Sometimes I feel like making videos, right? I have a lot of topics I want to talk about, and sometimes I just don't feel like it. It's just, I mean, I'm a regular guy, like you. I work 9 to 5, and sometimes 9 to 9. So content creation is definitely a side quest for me. Anyhow, thanks for being part of this operation, guys. I wish you a great weekend. Stay healthy, have fun, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.